Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to deal with this topic called synthetic fibers and plastic, which is the first chapter of chemistry. Now let's get to know about the topics which are covered in this chapter. The two topics which are covered in this chapter are synthetic fibers and plastics. So let's get started. First, let's get to know what are fibers. A fiber is a thin thread of a natural or artificial substance, especially one that is used to make clothes or rope. Or second definition which we can write for fibers is materials used for making clothes are known as fibers. Fibers are very thin thread-like strands from which fabrics or cloth are made. So guys, here we have two different definitions of fiber, but I recommend you to read the second one as it is more easy to understand and easy to memorize. So now let's get to know about the types of fibers. Mainly there are two different types of fibers that are natural fibers and synthetic fibers. So now let's get to know about the two different types of fibers. So first we have natural fibers. Natural fibers are the fibers that are obtained from plants, animals or mineral resources. Some of the examples are like cotton, wool, silk, etc. Natural fibers can again be divided into two types based on their sources, that is plants and animals. Example of plant fiber is cotton and example of animal fiber is silk. Now let's get to know about synthetic fibers. Friends, now let's get to know about synthetic fiber. What is a synthetic fiber? Synthetic fibers are man-made polymers designed to make a fabric. Polymers are obtained in many small units are joined together chemically. Some examples of synthetic fibers used in our day-to-day life are rayon and nylon. So now let's get to know something more about these fibers. Rayon. It is made up of wood pulp. It is also known as artificial silk as it has characteristics resembling silk. Second one is nylon. This is the first synthetic fiber. It is used in making of ropes, sleeping bags, parachutes and different type of clothing, etc. It is one of the strongest fibers known to us. Now let's get to know about some characteristics of fibers. The first one is synthetic fibers are cheaper than natural fibers. Second one is synthetic fibers are stronger than natural fibers. Third one is synthetic fibers are more durable than natural fibers. Fourth one is synthetic fabrics are dried up in less time. And fifth one is synthetic fibers are easy to maintain and wash. Now let's get to know about the second topic which is covered in this chapter, that is plastic. Let's get to know something more about this thing called plastic. A plastic is a polymer that can be recycled, colored, reused, molded or drawn into wires or various other shapes. Units of some plastic have linear arrangement, while some plastics are formed by the cross-linked arrangement of the units. Plastic is used in making of toys, suitcases, bags, cabinets, brush, chair, tables and many other countless items. Polythene is one of the most famous type of plastic which is used in manufacturing of carry bags. Let's get to know about the two different type of plastic, which is thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Now first let's get to know about thermoplastic. What is thermoplastic? Plastic which can be easily bent or deformed on heating are known as thermoplastic. PVC and polythene are examples of thermoplastic. Now what is thermosetting plastic? Plastics that do not get deformed or softened on heating when molded at once are called thermosetting plastics. Bakelite and melamine are examples of thermosetting plastics. Let's get to know the characteristics of plastics. Plastic is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Plastic does not react with air and water and with many other chemical substances, hence used to store chemicals and many other substances inside it. Plastic are light in weight, durable, cheap and very strong. Plastic are non-biodegradable substances. It takes many years to get decomposed and sometimes it does not get decomposed at all. Thus, plastic is not environmental friendly. Plastic does not rust. So friends, now let's get to know about some important questions that may come to your exams from this chapter. The first question is nylon so strong that we can use it to make parachutes? The answer is yes. Nylon is a fiber that is strong to make parachutes, as nylon has some of the features that makes it very strong to use for various purposes. It has strength, elasticity and most of all it is available at minimum cost. The second question is give some use of PET. The answer to this question is PET containers are popular for packing salad dressing, soda, water, juices, cooking oil, peanut butter, shampoo, mouthwash, etc. The third question is, why is melamine used for making kitchenware? The answer to this question is, melamine is basically a thermosetting plastic, which means that it does not get melted after molding it at once. So it is also resistant to fire. This is the reason why melamine is used for making kitchenware. As I told in the explanation earlier that the thermosetting plastics do not get demolded or melted easily after molding them once. And melamine is a type of thermosetting plastic. This is the reason why it is used for making kitchenware. The fourth question is, give 3 advantages of polythene over natural materials. The first advantage is, it is much stronger compared to natural materials. Second one is, it does not decay easily. And the third one is, it is reusable or recyclable. Fifth question is, explain why plastic containers are favored for storing food. The reason behind this is that they are more convenient because they are light in weight, they are available at low price, and they have good strength and they are easy for handling. Next question is, explain why electric plugs, which is plug boards, are made up of thermosetting plastics. The answer to this question is, electricity plugs, switches, plug boards are made up of thermosetting plastics as they are a very bad conductor of heat and they do not allow electricity to pass through them, which allows us to touch them easily. The seventh question is, give examples to show that plastic are non-corrosive in nature. Plastic do not react with any substances. They do not react with either water and air that are required for corrosion. Hence, plastics are not corrosive in nature. For example, plastic is used to store many chemicals, and even we can store water in plastic containers. The eighth question is, what are the advantages of using fibers made of polyester? The answer to this question is, fibers made up of polyester have strong fibers that do not wear down quickly, but they are also resistant